Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. How are you all?
We are all fine, Mataji.
Fine, Mataji, fine.
So we are Umagyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Le Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaham Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Gurum Daishunamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Advaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahidam Krishna Chaitanya Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitam Shicha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swamin Iti Namine Nama Acharya Padaya Nitaye Kripa Pradayane Gaura Katha Dhamadaya Nagara Gram Tarine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna.
Mataji, from 13th.
Okay. So we are doing the middle part of the Bhagavad Gita, which is Bhakti Yoga, and 7th to 12th chapter is considered to be the Bhakti Yoga. And we read that this knowledge is very, very important, and Krishna tells Arjuna that you be very careful, you hear it. What he wanted him to hear about this knowledge, what he's going to give. And what knowledge he was going to give him? About the matter and the spirit both. About the practical realization and application also. Like how what is the difference between the matter and the spirit, and also how it can be applied in the life. And then he said, there are, if you know this, the greatness and sweetness both of Krishna. Krishna is and we saw that how Krishna is so great in the previous class, that like millions and millions of universes are coming out of the body of Krishna in one breath. And their Srishti, Sthiti, Pralay, like he creates, he maintains, and he annihilates everything within one breath. So that is the greatness of Krishna, how everything is moving around without disturbing each other, how the day and nights are happening, how the seasons are changing, how everything is so well maintained in the universe. So that talks about the greatness somebody is doing. So we talk about the energy. Krishna talks about all this is maintained by my energy. And there are three energies of Krishna: external energy, internal energy, and marginal energy. Krishna says, once you know about all these things, then you will, nothing else is there for you to know. It's a complete knowledge. And then Krishna says that who knows it? Very, very difficult to realize this knowledge. Manushyanam sahastreshu kaschid yatati siddhe yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tatvata. Out of many, many thousands of people, those who really want to understand these things, what generally we want to understand about our religion is how the religion can protect me, how the religion can give me something for my enjoyment. This is what really we want to learn from religion. Like, this is what we relate to religion. Religion means giving me protection, giving me comfort, fulfilling my desires. Who wants to know about how things are happening, how the planets are moving, who is the creator, what is my relationship with him? Nobody is really bothered to understand these things. So Krishna also tells this is a very rare knowledge, rarity of this realized knowledge. Very, very less people are there, those who really want to understand. And those who try to understand me also, they are very less those who really understand me. Some people start understanding, but then they will be deviated. Oh, Krishna is just the light, or Krishna is just the soul everywhere. So like that also they'll be deviated. They will not know complete complete form of the Supreme Lord, that he is the personality and he has a personality, and from his personality everything else is coming out. So that is the complete knowledge of the Supreme Lord. We are just trying, we are having a partial knowledge, not a complete knowledge. So Krishna says that once you know about me completely, there is nothing else to be known. That then it is very easy for us to surrender also to Krishna. Actually, this section of Bhagavad Gita will focus on our surrender to Krishna. It will give us the importance that why should we surrender. And since it talks about the surrender, Krishna also talks about his opulences. That why we should, whom we are surrendering. Are we surrendering to anybody? Because surrender is a very big word in our life. We do not want to surrender. It's very, very difficult for us. Why should we surrender to unknown? We do not know only, and we are supposed to surrender. So that is the reason Krishna talks about his opulence. Okay, this is how you know me. Then Krishna, last class we saw, he said, I am the taste of the water, I am the strength of the man, I am the sun and light, the heat, everything is me. So then he talks about his opulences. You can see me when you're drinking water, the taste of water is me. Then you will say, oh, there is no taste in water. Water has a taste. Everything gets the taste, no, only because of the water. If it is dry, we don't get taste. When it is mixed with the water only, we start getting the taste. And water also has a taste to quench the thirst. When we are thirsty, we really want to drink water. How much ever somebody comes and gives me the cold drink or some juices, but say, no, all this is okay, but I want to drink water. So Krishna says, I am the taste of water. And then he's talking about his presence in various worldly things. So then Krishna says this whole world is created by five primary gross matter, earth, water, fire, air, ether, and 3 mind and intelligence.
Mataji, are you changing the slide? For us, it is not changing.
Yes, I was changing. I don't know. Now changed?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So now, then Krishna talks about, there are 5 gross and 3 subtle, which mind, intelligence, in ego cannot be seen, then earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So these are the 8 energies of material energy of Krishna, which is, this material world is made up of these things. So though the matter is made up of only these 5 things, earth, water, fire, air, and ether, then human being or the living entity is made with earth, water, fire, air, ether, and mind, intelligence, and false ego. This 8 thing. So this is how the whole material world is made up of. And then these are all apara prakriti. So this is all we learned last class. So then Krishna says, ki, other than this, there is a superior energy of mind. This is his inferior energy. My separated, bhinna prakriti rashtadha. They are separated and material energy from which the whole cosmic creation has been created, maintained. But above all this, he talks that there is a superior energy. And then that superior energy, he talks about the jiva, living entity, is my superior energy. And then Krishna also spoke that there is no superior truth other than me. And then he says that, I am like a thread and all the pearls are resting on that thread. There is no superior truth which is superior to me. Everything rests upon me. So now Krishna is trying to give about the his opulences, how I am the everywhere. Then he says, I am the taste of the water. Then I am the fragrance of the earth. I am heat in the fire. I am the life of all lives. I am penances of all ascetic. So that's, he says, wherever Krishna is, I am the seed giving father. Everybody gets created by me only because I am the one who is giving the seed of all existence. So this is all. And then we saw also there are 8.4 billion species are there. And for that, all of them are having the super soul. For the existence, for all these 8.4 million species, whether they are the insect like an ant or the elephant, everywhere the seed giving is, Krishna is the one who is giving seed. Seed, he is giving the seed means, when we are created, body is made up of matter, but the soul is eternal. The soul enters only, the body becomes active. By the absence of the soul, body is inactive. So when does the soul enter? Before the entering the soul, the super soul enters, and then soul. The super soul comes, and then the soul comes, and super soul gives energy to soul, and soul gives energy to the body, and that is how we are living. So Krishna is the root cause of our existence. So all this thing he was talking about his how I am doing. I am behind everything. Krishna, material, everything within this world controls. So he controls the material nature and everything within this world. So we have to. So now when we know that Krishna is the one who is creating, maintaining, he is the one who is the seed giving father, he is the one whom everything is resting. We are all his energy, living entity or the matter, everything is the energy of Krishna, right? Then why it is difficult for us to surrender to Krishna? This way in section, we will read that. Text 13. Tribhir gunamayer bhaver ebhe sarvamidam jagat mohitam na vijanati mamebhya paramavyayam. So Krishna says, deluded by the three modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance, the whole world does not know me, who am above the mode and inexhaustible. So Krishna says, I am the one who is creating, I am the one who is maintaining, I am the one who is seed giving father, I am the one who is running the whole show, I am the one from where the Srishti, Sthiti, Pralay, all this happening, I am the one who is creating, maintaining, and annihilating. Everything is resting upon me. But people are deluded by the three modes. They do not know this. They think I am controller. I am doing it. Actually, in my life also, it is everything is done by the Supreme Lord only. If Supreme Lord wishes is not there, I cannot move my hand also. But under the illusion, we think that I am the doer. If I am the doer, then I should be doing in every situation. Na? Why in some situation and some people are able to do and some people are in some situation, they are not able to do it, the same activity. So what if Krishna takes away the energy from me? I will not be able to do anything. So this is a proper understanding that everything is done by the Supreme Lord. We have to understand this. All this is moving by the Lord. So sometimes it is very hard to believe that it is moved by the Lord. How do we understand? Simple example, I was listening some lecture and Prabhuji was sharing this. The train is moving. And you are sitting in the train. You are sitting in the train. You are not moving. But you will also be called moving. But if you only move and train is not, maybe will you leave that, you will reach the destination? There are two people sitting in the train. One is moving up and down, and train is standing in one place. Just by his moving, the train will reach? He will reach to the destination? No. So even though he is moving, but the train is not moving, he will not reach the destination, right? Similarly, if train is moving and I am sitting also, I will reach that destination. So I am directly not moving, but indirectly I am moving. Sometimes we feel we are so tired. We come from 10 hours journey, we are tired. What did you do in the train? You were just sitting. But we are so tired. Sitting only we get tired. Right? So even though we are not moving, the train is moving. That is the energy of Krishna. We are even sitting is also, we are doing some work. But just by doing work, things are not going to happen. It's not that just by I do, everything will happen. I will do my job, but it has to have the Krishna's will and mercy also to get it completed. So I am a partial doer. I am not a controller. I am partial controller. I am partial doer. I am doing some part of, I am not complete controller. I am not completely doer. I am partial doer. But under the mode of ignorance, we think that we are the doer only. I am only doing. I can only do. I'm not doer. That's the reason. See, I would say in maybe 10 years before or 20 years before, people had this understanding. God is one who is controlling everything. Our parents and all had this. So people used to accept. कुछ ठीक नहीं हुआ, okay, भगवान की मर्जी नहीं थी तो शायद नहीं हुआ. Nowadays, because we don't believe in God, we just believe in our doing, we are so frustrated. Because we think I did, I should get it. That is it. I did, I should get it. I did not get it, I'm a failure. So because of the not accepting the superior nature of the Lord, that everything is not in my control only my part is there. There are energy is working, there is Krishna's will is working, there is time is has an importance over there, place has importance over there. There are other things also working with me. All has to be coming together to complete the job. So if we have that understanding, then we'll do our 100%, but we'll not be bogged down. If things are not happening in my life, okay, I will try it again. But if I think, no, I am the only doer, I only did everything. So then if I don't get success, I get so demotivated. So this is not actually the proper understanding. Proper understanding is that we are a doer, partial doer. Unless and until the Lord's will is there, Lord will, why will not be there? Actually, my prarabdha is also there. My only doing will not work. If I don't have things in my prarabdha, I may work so hard, but I will not get success. If my prarabdha mein success is there, even if I work little also, I'll get the success. Then you say, okay, then if everything is prarabdha, then I should not work. No, still you have to work also. You cannot just wait for your prarabdha, you have to do. Because prarabdha is there, but you did not work, then also you will not get it. Like if a farmer is there, farmer goes and in the season when the summer season comes, he goes and sprinkle the seeds in the ground, and then he does the plowing and all for 3 months, and then the rain comes, and the rain comes, then all the seeds gets fructified. All the like it will, seedling will come, plant will come, and everything will come. So, but what if there is no rain? He has made all the effort. What, there is no rain this year? Can he control the rain? He cannot control the rain. If there is no rain, all his effort has gone. Then he says, okay, if the rain come only, I will do my things. That is also not, because you have to start working beforehand only. Make the ground ready for the rain. So both are required. My activity and my prarabdha, both works together hand in hand. So I cannot say, okay, everything is dependent on me. I don't believe in anything, not right. I cannot say, okay, if my it is not in my prarabdha, why should I work? Because you don't know your prarabdha. Farmer does not know whether this year it will rain or not. So he has to do his effort. He has to do the plowing, he has to do the sprinkling the seed, he has to do all the things. Rain comes, he gets everything. Does not come, he will not get anything. So this is how our life is there. We have to keep doing our duty, but also we should know that not just by my doing the duty, I will get everything in my life. Does it? Do you all have any question here? This is a very actually difficult thing to understand. Little bit. Is it? Are you all okay with this? Like it is very, it takes time.
My desire and God's wishes. Then only anything can be complete.
My desire, my work and God's wishes.
Yeah, God's wishes and my desire.
Yeah, my desire and my desire I work accordingly. I have to do hard work also. I have to do my desire, do hard work, and then God wishes, things are good. I may do hard work, but sometimes God's desire. Why the God's desire is not there? It is not that God has a. Also, this is one thing we have to make it clear here. It is God's desire means what? God will give the thing what I am destined to get. Who will design my destiny? I myself design my destiny. God does not design my destiny. Why will God give me and will not give you? He is equal to all. He is Father. He is equal to all. Why? He will give me something and he will not give to others. Or he will give something to others and he will not give me. Why? Why he will be partial? He is not partial. God will give me what I deserve. And what I deserve, that is my destiny. What I have done. Unnecessarily we blame to the Lord. Oh, Krishna is so unkind, giving me so many problems in my life. Oh, God is so nasty. I don't know how long he will test my patience. I don't know how long I have to suffer in this, all these things. I don't know why, whether he is there or not, whether he is listening to me or not. I don't know whether he is doing justice or not. We always have a doubt towards him. But he is not. He says, Samoham sarvabhuteshu name dveshasti na priya. I'm equal to all. I am not doing partiality to one person and another person. So God will is also according to my destiny, which I have been writing every single day. We are making our destiny. Every day, morning till evening, we write something for our destiny. We do some karma, good or bad, and everything is getting collected in my destiny. So we have to be very, very careful. People are not careful. People are living like whatever they want, and they do not know all this is going to bring a lot of problems in my life. Sometime. So we have to be very careful in our activities. So now Krishna is going to the next shloka, transcending Maya by surrendering to Krishna. So Krishna says, Devi hesha gunamai mama maya duratya mameve prapadyante maya metam tarantite. So now surrendering to Krishna, he's talking about what is the problem in surrendering. He says, my energy is this, Devi hesha gunamai mama maya duratya. So this divine nature of mind, my maya, divine energy of mind is very strong. And it is very difficult to cross what we call as maya. Duratya. Duratya means very difficult. No, it's very hard to cross. We are always under the influence of the three modes of material nature. We are always under the influence of maya. Maya makes us do. We say we are independent. We are always dependent to the verdict of maya. Whatever maya wants, we do. We are not independent. An independent person is different person. He does what he likes. Nothing we do the way I like. Everything is controlled by the maya. Whatever maya wants me to do, I do it that way. So Krishna says to overcome this and surrender to me is very difficult. So there are two things. Whether we surrender to Krishna's energy or we surrender directly to Krishna. So 99.9 times we surrender to Krishna's energy. And 0.1 time we surrender to Krishna. And that is why Krishna said in the beginning, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschidyatiti siddhe. Out of thousands and thousands of men, one may surrender to me. Because most of the time we end up surrendering to Maya. Maya means temporary nature of this material world. Trying to enjoy in the temporary material world, thinking that it is permanent, is Maya. Material nature is temporary. Everything what we have is temporary. Thinking that it is permanent, it will make me permanent happiness, it will give me permanent happiness is called Maya. It's an illusion. This will make me happy, this will make me happy, this will make me happy. We are being illusioned by since we are born. Actually, we are cheated by the modes of material nature. You do this, you will get happy. You do this, you will be 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 happy. There is no end to doing, and there is nowhere we are getting the permanent happiness. So thinking that we will get it, it's Maya. If you remember, in the second chapter, we read material body is temporary and the soul is eternal. You remember? We read that in second chapter. I don't know how much you remember of second chapter. Now we are in seventh chapter. There is soul, there is body. And Krishna described the 20 shloka about the shlok in there. Soul is eternal, soul is cannot be cut, cannot be withered. It is eternal in nature. It is, and body is temporary. So, and soul is a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. And body is a part of material nature. So there are two different things. One is matter, one is spirit. Both of them are living together. And we are only working about the matter, not working about the spirit. Under the illusion. Because matter will make me happy. My body will make me happy. I look beautiful, so I'll be good. I should have nice dresses. I should have nice position. I should have nice house, everything. All the time we are working through the needs of body. Nowhere we work for the needs of the soul. Yesterday I was giving some example. I don't know, somehow it had come to my mind. Discussing the soul only in other class, that we are two. Actually, we are one. We are the soul. Body is a dress. So I don't know how relevant. It is my own example, not coming from the scripture. So I don't know how relevant it will be in your understanding. Like if a girl get married and he comes to his in-laws place. She comes to her in-laws place, right? And then in-laws everybody says, now you forget about your parents. You cannot talk to them, you cannot see them, you cannot make phone call, you cannot visit them ever. And here she is married to a millionaire, everything is there. Big house is there, big lot of money is there. Everything for what she needed is being taken care here. But the condition is there, you should not have any relationship with your parents. Is the girl going to be happy?
No, Mataji.
No, Mataji.
Always, she will have, at least once I should talk to my parent, at least sometime I should be, even if she has everything, she will not be happy. Because she has a connection with the parents and that connection has been completely broken. So all those matter thing you have given, it will not make her happy. She will be thinking about the parents only. Maybe I have phone. Maybe whenever she will see the mobile, she'll think, oh my God, can I make a call to my mother? Can I talk to my father? Can I talk to my brother? Can I be a little bit, some association with them? Something like, always she'll be thinking like that. Anything she will see, she'll say, how do I connect to them? So similarly, soul in the body is like that. Soul is eternal, part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. And we have disconnected the soul from the Supreme Lord. And we are trying to pamper the body as much as we can. Is the soul going to be happy?
No. No, Mataji.
No. How much ever we try to give him material comfort, but soul will longing to get connected to the Supreme Lord, because soul is part of the Supreme Lord. Mame vamsho jivale uke jiva bhuta sanatana. Krishna says, all the living entity is my amsha. I am the seed-giving father. Am bija pradapida. And we are disconnecting it. So the whole material world that is what is illusion actually. What we are talking here, Krishna says, my Maya is very, very strong. This is what Krishna's Maya is. This unreal world, we think it is real, and what real we think is unreal. That is what is Krishna's Maya. That is what is understood as a Maya, illusion. We think all these people are mine. The children are mine, husband is mine, car is mine, house is mine, people are mine, society is mine. All these are mine. Krishna is some outsider. Whereas Krishna is only ours. Everything else is like temporary for this life only. So this is what is called illusion. Did you all understand now what is illusion we are living in? Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Is this
Mataji.
clear? What is
Yes,
illusion?
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
So Krishna says in this shloka, it is very difficult to transcend this illusion. Very difficult to cross this. It looks real. In the Bhagavatam, it is said, because of your energy, even the real looks unreal and unreal looks real. That is what Bhagavatam says, the first shloka of the Bhagavatam says. Your unreal thing looks real and real thing looks unreal. It is also because of your material nature. You have made it like that. So Krishna says, so to get into that consciousness that I belong to Supreme Lord, I am the part and parcel of Supreme, and this is all temporary world I am living. I have to leave this world and reach to the Supreme place where I really belong to. To be in that consciousness, it is very, very difficult. So Krishna says it is very hard. Krishna also says it is very difficult. But can we never achieve it? We can achieve it. Krishna says, yes. Mame prapadyante maya metam tarantite. If you surrender unto me, then you can cross this. So how we can come to that conclusion, how we can stay in that consciousness? By surrendering to Krishna. So Krishna says, this divine energy of mine, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is very difficult to overcome. It's not easy. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. So Krishna says, yeah, it is difficult. But if you surrender me, because it's my Maya, na? It is in another place it is said, Krishna Suryasam Maya Andhakar, Jaha Krishna Taha Nahi Maya Adhikar. Krishna Suryasam. Krishna is like a sun. Maya is like a darkness. Maya Andhakar. Where is Krishna? There is no Andhakar. Andhakar has no existence. Absence of sun is darkness. So Maya also has actually no existence, because in our life, Krishna's absence is there, Maya has become powerful. If the Krishna comes, Maya has no existence. This is what Krishna is telling in this shloka, that if you surrender unto me, you can easily cross beyond it. Otherwise, you cannot cross. Very, very difficult.
Mataji, there is a question in the chat box. Maybe for the slokas.
For this shloka it is?
Yeah, where does our duty come into picture? Goodness, ignorance, and passion. Sometimes our duty itself is not clear.
Yes, correct. Our duty is not clear because we are not following the Varnashram system. We have to do the aptitude test according to Bhagavad Gita, whether I am in goodness, passion, or ignorance. And actually in the Kali Yuga, it is very hard to be in one mode. Sometimes it is mixed. Sometimes we are in goodness, sometimes passion, sometime ignorance. But predominantly, sometime is our nature. People, you see read the characteristic of the goodness, passion, and ignorance people, and then you see the people, then you understand if this person is in ignorance, this is in passion, this is in goodness. So according to my nature, I work. If I am in goodness, my taste will be different, my desire will be different, my activity will be different. If I am in passion, the way I perform my activity will be different. If I'm in ignorance, the way I perform my activity will be different. But when we become cross, actually, my two batches are going on, one in 2nd chapter and one in 7th chapter. So I'm just going back to the 2nd chapter, which we read today. Krishna says, Traigunya Vishya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavarjana. Okay, you cross the 3 modes of material nature and work as a Nishkam Karma. So whichever Varna is there, whether we are in goodness, passion, or ignorance, if we start working the practice of Nishkam Karma, that is above the 3 modes. That is above the 3 modes. Otherwise, according to my nature, I work. We have how do we get our nature? That is also my previous karma, my nature. When we leave this body, my mind, intelligence, and ego carries on. Impressions are there. Whatever activity we have done in this life, impressions are there. That's called samskara. That goes in the next life also. Accordingly, I get the birth. Accordingly, I get the nature. So everything is very scientifically designed. If I have always tortured in this life people, then my nature impressions are then I'll be in tamaguna. If I'm this is but we can always transcend. Once I may be in tamaguna, but I can change it now. I can come to the satoguna by practice. See, nowadays, modern days, we do a lot of seminar how to control anger. Anger is a tamoguna. Not getting angry is satoguna. What they are doing, they are trying to transcend me from tamoguna to satoguna. They will teach us how to forget, how to be overcome our anger, our some attachment. What is all this? This is all tamoguna nature. By practice, they are trying to transform from tamoguna to satoguna or rajoguna. So we can change. Does it answer your question, Prabhuji? Or Mataji, whoever has asked? I didn't see. So now Krishna okay. So Krishna says ki my energy is very difficult to overcome. But if you surrender to me, you can cross it over. So after knowing 4 types of people are there, those who never surrender to Krishna. And 4 types of people are there. For them, it is very easy to surrender to Krishna. So we will learn these 4 types of not surrendering and 4 types of surrendering. Namam dushkritino mudha prapadyante naradhama maya prahat jnana asuram bhavam ashritaha. Dushkritan, miscreants, who are grossly foolish, those who do always bad things, lowest among the mankind. Naradhama, lowest among the mankind. Maya prahadgyana, the ones whose intelligence stolen by the Maya. Asuram bhavam ashrita, those who are atheistic nature or demon. These kind of people will not surrender to me. We'll see some mudha. Mudha means grossly foolish. Mudha means he'll just work. He will not know anything. He rejects Krishna. And he is only believe in work. I just do work. I will work and I'll get everything in my life. That is the mentality of the Mulhas. What you are doing, I'm very busy. I'm working very hard. I want to achieve everything in my life. Always. Prabhupada gives the example sometime like a donkey. Donkey knows that if I leave my master, also there are green grass available, I can eat and survive myself. But he thinks that I have to work for my master only to get the green grass. And master does not give even the green grass. But he thinks that by doing this only, I am getting the green grass. It does not use his intelligence. So you think only my work will give me everything. Only my work. I should work, 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 work. Grossly foolish. So they have never time. Naradhama. Naradhama means those who are lowest of the mankind. They also reject Krishna. And let me do this. And Maya Prahadgyana. The one who is intelligence is deluded, speculator. They will also reject Krishna. They will think that what you call there is no God. They are the scientist, philosopher. They think science is everything. There is no God. Intelligence has been stolen. They believe more in these things, not believing in the Supreme Lord. Asuram bhave mashrita. Those who are demons, they completely reject the personality of Godhead. There is no God. I am God, you are God, there is no God. Like Hiranyakashipu was there. He used to think I am only God. There is no one superior to me. So they only believe in their power and they think I am only God, there is no God available. So these are the four kind of people. They never surrender to the Lord. So we all have divine and demoniac nature within me. Check which mode is active, divine or demoniac. So I had told you, I believe that in the Satyuga, demon and the demigod used to live in different planets. In the Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, demon and demigod used to live in two families. In the Dwapar Yuga, it was in the same family, Pandava and Kaura, and in Kali Yuga, in the same person. Sometime I am divine and sometime I am demoniac. So we have to see which part is active now. And then Krishna talks about there are four kind of people, those who surrender to me. Easy for them to surrender. He says, Chaturvidha bhajante mam janah sukritino arjuna artho jigyaso artharthi jnani cha bharatashabha. To char bhajante, four Chaturvidha bhajante mam. Four type of people worship me. Jana sukritino arjuna. So they are sukriti, those who want to, they are distressed. Artho jigyasu artharthi. So वो लोग सुकृत. पहले वाले को कृष्णा said they are dushkrituno. Dushkrituno means they are against me. They don't worship me. Sukrito means they are favorable to me. These people are called favorable. What are those people? Artho. Artho means one who is in distress. Jigyasu, one who is inquisitive. Artharthi, he wants a material benefit. And Jnani. Jnani is one who knows everything about Krishna and tries to surrender to it. So four kind of people are there. So one, even if when we are in distress, we should go to the Supreme Lord. So like we have example of Artoka, that Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj was distressed. His mother had, his stepmother had told that you cannot sit in the lap of your father because you are not taken birth from my womb. So you go and worship Narayana, and the next life you take birth from my womb, only you can sit. And Dhruva Maharaj got very upset and he said, I want the kingdom bigger than my father. And he went and worshipped Krishna. And then Krishna gave him darshan. And then there's a story of Dhruva Maharaj. He was distressed. Jigyasu, inquisitive. Inquisitive people. I want to know what is there in Bhagavad Gita. I want to know who is God. I want to know what is everything, how I am connected. So he's inquisitive. Then Artharthi. Artharthi means I want wealth. I want wealth. I want some success in my life. So I worship the Supreme Lord. And then Jnani. Jnani is the one who is in knowledge and who knows Krishna absolutely. He's in knowledge that he is the Supreme Lord and I have to surrender to him. Initially, we do not know. Initially, we go randomly. I am in distress. I am in some desire. I need some wealth. I need some inquisitiveness is there in me. But after some time, we develop the knowledge that he is the Supreme, I have to surrender to. The Jnani is the one who is understood that. All these people have not understood Abhi right now. They are Sakam Bhakta. O best among the Bhartas, 4 kind of pious men begins to render devotional service unto me. The distressed, the desirer of wealth, the inquisitive, and the who is searching for knowledge of the absolute. The 4 type of Krishna. Gajendra. Gajendra was also in distress. Story of Gajendra is there. When he was attacked by a crocodile, and he was there was a threat to his life, and he was not able to save himself. Out of distress, he started calling prayer to the Lord, and Lord came to protect him. Anybody who called, whether you are in distress, whether you desire of wealth, whether you are inquisitive, if we call the name of the Lord, he will come to protect us. That is the beauty of the Lord. Artharthi, the seeker of the wealth. Dhruva Maharaj is seeker of the wealth. He was distressed also, and seeker of the wealth also, probably, because he needs the money more than his father. So he is the one, Artharthi. Then Jigyasu, the Saunak rishis. They were the rishis. They wanted to know about the Lord. They had gathered in the Naimisharan, 88,000 rishis, and they wanted to know the absolute truth. They were inquisitive. Then Jnani. Jnani was the seeker of knowledge of Krishna. So Parikshit Maharaj can be in that status. Shukdev Goswami was situated, and Parikshit Maharaj was receiving that knowledge. So all desires or no desire, always worship Krishna. This is what we learn. There is a shloka in the Srimad Bhagavatam which says that akama sarva kamova moksha kama udarari tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. Whether you have desire, whether you have no desire, whether you want wealth, whether you want no wealth, whether you want moksha, all of you should worship the Supreme Lord. Actually, we will see why to worship Supreme Lord only, why to not go to the different devatas. Generally, if you other places we learn, if you want Lakshmi, you should go to Lakshmi. If you want to remove the distress, you should go to Ganpati. If you want education, you should worship Saraswati. If you want a good husband and wife, you should worship Lord Shiva or Mother Parvati. So in Karma Kanda, we have different demigods for different things. But here Krishna says, whatever your desire is there, you worship to me only. Don't go anywhere. Why? We'll see later in this chapter only. So now Krishna says, Tesham agyani nityayukta eka bhaktir vishishyate priyo hi jnanino atyartham aham sacha mama priya. Of these, the one who is in full knowledge and who is always engaged in pure devotional service is the best, for I am very dear to him and he is dear to me. So Krishna says 4 kind of people come to me: Artho, Jigyasu, Artharthi, and Jnani. So on that, Jnani is very dear to me. Why Jnani is more dear to him, Krishna? Because he has understood that Krishna is supreme and he wants to surrender. So now he has become Vyavsayatmika Buddhi, Ekeraha Kurunandana. He has focused now. I have understood that Lord is supreme, and my purpose of life is to surrender unto him, to achieve him in this life. So Jnani has understood that. Now, others have not understood yet. They want to fulfill their material desire. They will also understand after some time, but right now they are not have that knowledge. But the Jnani has this knowledge. Jnani has this knowledge that my life, the purpose of my life is to surrender to the Supreme Lord, and this is what I'm going to do. So now his focus is only Supreme Lord. That is the reason Krishna says, I am very dear to him, because now Jnani has understood. So Krishna is very dear to him. And this is because he is very dear to me. And he is very dear to me. Because Krishna, Jnani has a love for Krishna, Krishna has love for Jnani. All of them are magnanimous. So Krishna says, Udara sarva evete jnani tva atma ev me matam astita sahi yukta nam mama eva atmamam gatim. All these devotees are undoubtedly magnanimous soul, but he who is situated in knowledge of me, I consider to be just like me oneself. Being engaged in my transcendental service, he is sure to attain me the highest and most perfect goal. So Krishna says now, ki all of those who come to me, they are magnanimous. I love them, I care for them. But of all of them, Jnani is more dear to me. Because I consider Jnani to be just like my own self. Being engaged. Because why? Because Asthita sa hi yuktatma. Because he is always engaged in my transcendental services. And he's sure to attain me, the highest and most perfect goal. So Jnani will attain immediately. Others will take time. Other will also come to the stage of Jnani. Sakam Bhakta also will come to the stage of Jnani. And then he will also attain. But right now he's in the lower rung of the ladder. Jnani is on the highest rung of the ladder. So Krishna says, of all these people, Jnani is very, very dear to me. Till here, clear? All of them are magnanimous. We have to surrender to Krishna in any situation. We should not become dushkritina. We should be sukritina. Even if we desire the wealth, even we desire the success in the life, even we desire the material gain, even if we are in distress, we should worship the Supreme Lord only. And once we start worshipping, slowly, slowly we come to the platform of Jnani and we'll become, they are dear to Krishna, Jnani is more dear to Krishna. Okay? Bhaunam janmana amante jnanvan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. So for Jnani, Krishna says this shloka. Bhaunam janmana amante jnanvam mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. After many births and deaths, he who actually in knowledge surrenders to me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is, such a great soul is very rare. Here we thanks to Srila Prabhupada, who has given us this knowledge. All of us were rotting in the material world without any information of the scripture, without any knowledge of the scripture, just doing the things for my own happiness and sense gratification. Krishna, Prabhupada came and gave this knowledge to us. What Krishna is saying, after many, many lifetimes, many births and deaths, he is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me. And Krishna consider him as a Mahatma. The one who surrenders to me, understanding me completely, he is Mahatma, and he is Sudurlabha. Very rare. That is the reason you will not find any devotee around you, because they are very rare community. They are not available everywhere. They are rare community. Because very, very few people will come to this level that they are in actual in knowledge and they will surrender to the Supreme Lord. So Srila Prabhupada is a most beautiful example of Mahatma.
Mataji, there is a video.
This is the video?
Yeah, the next one, Lover of the Lord. If you click on it, it should work.
Nothing is happening. Okay. You can play from your side?
Mataji, I will open. You can just...
Yeah. So why Srila Prabhupada is called as Mahatma? We all can also become Mahatma. Once we understood this knowledge that purpose of my life is what, and when we can be situated in this platform that I am eternal soul, my connection is the Supreme Lord is eternal, and this material world is temporary. I am here for some time only. Whatever is happening to me is about it is my only karma. And ultimately, I have to go to that place where there is no distress, no any anxiety, and that is my permanent home. When we are in that situation, and see, right now we can think, we have to reach also, na? I may think, okay, I should go to that place. I cannot just go like that. I have to start working on that. Again, in the previous class only, we were discussing that just class 1 to 2. If I have my child is in class 1, yesterday we were in some gathering and the mother I'm always thinking about my child. He will come to school, what he will do, what he will not do. I'm so much in anxiety. Child, how old? He's just the 4-year, 6-year baby. He's in KG, he's in 1, he's in class 2, he's in class 3, he's in class 4. And for one, from going to the grade 1 to grade 2, grade 2 to grade 3, so much effort we have put for ourselves, and now we are putting for our children. And this is the final exam of our life. Where we go, we do not know. After leaving this body, somewhere we have to go. We do not know where. That's a final exam. And we think for that exam, we will prepare in the last only. The day of the exam only, I will think about Krishna. That is not possible. For material exam also, we are not able to pass. How will pass this exam? So the one, that's the reason Krishna says, one who understands that, one who follows that, he is considered to be Mahatma. I consider him to be like me only. Can you play now? Hare Krishna.
You have to stop share.
Yeah, okay. Is there any question? I was also thinking that we will make the time, right now it is 8 o'clock India time. Can we make it 6:30 India time? Or 7 to 8 India time?
Not possible. Not possible.
7 to 8 is...
Mataji.
Yes,
8
Mataji.
to 9 is very comfortable time.
Yes, Mataji.
Others?
This time is possible, Mataji.
Pardon, I can't hear. Yes, okay, play this.
His kind and gentle soul, his heart is never cold, so peaceful and poetic, with a message true and bold. He's never seeking praise, so silent and so brave, and his transcendental love is the magic in his way. And when I see his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. When will I taste the love that he is feeling inside?
Mataji, you are able to hear, right?
Yes, yes, we are able to hear.
He's always meek and mild, with a warm and friendly smile. So simple in his living, singing all the while. He
Hare Krishna. So we see how the Mahatmas are always engaged in giving Krishna, thinking about Krishna, talking about Krishna, living Krishna conscious life. They have no other motivation in their life. And they're so happy. They want to give Krishna. They want to talk about Krishna. They want to hear about Krishna. Their life is complete. They are called Mahatma because they have found the purpose in their life. We all have purpose in the life as a material life. We all have some purpose in the life. But unfortunately, all those purpose is temporary and not giving us a permanent happiness. We cannot be happy just following those purpose of the life. We can be happy if we are following those purpose and follow this purpose also. As I said, you have body, you have soul. If you are not feeding your soul, if you are disconnecting your soul to the super soul, you cannot be happy. As the daughter, when she is having in her in-laws place and has been not allowed to talk, she will not be happy. How much happiness she is given. Similarly, our soul, if we disconnect, reject Krishna or Krishna's connection, don't say I am religious, I also do something. Being religious and being spiritual is different. We have to revive the relationship with the Supreme Lord. We have to be always in connection. So then we can be happy. Then we will be called Mahatma. Mahatma is a person who is in knowledge of Absolute. And he's always been in connection with the Supreme. And also it is very rare. As I said, it is very, very difficult. Material energy is very powerful. It doesn't allow us to be in this consciousness. Like sometime in the school also, we think that whether teacher has taken the test to pass me or fail me. Teacher will give the test, whatever you don't know. That is the whole idea of the teacher. Oh, some teachers are little generous. Okay, what children know, I should make the test accordingly. Some teachers are there, I should try to see what they do not know. So Maya always tries to, Maya is a strict teacher. Maya tries to always see whether we are serious or not, in our Krishna consciousness. Whether we are serious or not. So that's the reason Maya keeps giving the test. If we pass the test of Maya, Maya will become very, very, she will facilitate it. But unfortunately, we fail the test of Maya. So Maya gives us test. That is the reason we always, we have to take shelter. We have to connect to the Supreme to become Mahatma, to cross the material energy of Krishna. Okay, so next session is about the demigods. We spoke about Krishna. Now we are all very curious also to know about what Bhagavad Gita talks about the Devatas. Why only Krishna, 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 Krishna only they talk? Why they do not talk about Devatas? So next section is about who are the demigods, what do they do, and how demigods are like relation between the demigod and Krishna. Like we have our relationship with Krishna, demigod also have their relationship with Krishna. What is their relationship with Krishna? So all those things we will read the next class. So see you all next week. Many of you have given their choices of time. I think
Mataji, actually, why 8 to 9 we opt for it, no? The thing is, if Saturday, Sunday is like a holiday, right, Mataji? Even if people go out, they'll be back by the time to join. If you're going to make it little earlier, maybe it will be good for Dubai devotees, but not for India devotees. This is what I feel. Because maybe they may not be back by 6:37 because it's a holiday, right? If they go out in the evening, they'll come before that time. So if we
sometime what happens we have a local classes also here. So Saturday, Sunday, I'm not able to take any local classes in the evening because 6:30 to 8 o'clock I'm here. So if anybody wants to have any program in their places on Sunday evening, so I cannot do it. So I was thinking if little bit early, like not 6:30, if 7 also is okay, if 7 to 8 we can have India time, then I can manage to have the local classes also. But again, it's your convenience. We will see. We have seen. We will see. Lata, you
Mataji,
please-
Friday, Saturday, we can have no instead of Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, so it's more working day, na? Friday, so it will be more difficult for people, na? Because it's a working day for everyone.
Okay, we'll
Friday
take a poll, Mataji.
Yeah, we'll take a bit right now. I saw many devotees have given their preferences. So you please note down, Lata. We'll work accordingly. I have avoided, I have started saying that enough Sunday evening class. Morning only we will take the classes. But sometimes some people insist Sunday evening also. Like people want to have kirtan, people want to have some physical programs here, local. So right now I'm telling all of them, no, we are busy in the evening, we'll do only in the morning your program. So I just thought if we can have. It's okay, your convenience is the first preference. We will see accordingly. So you note down, Lata, we'll see.
Okay, Mataji.
As of now, the same time is there. We are not changing. If there is any change, we will let you know in the group or next class. As of now, we are having the same time. Okay. Thank you all. Tomorrow's session is more important about the knowing about the demigod. So looking forward to see you all tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare